Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Walk pretty aggressively. Mad Life is just happy to tank up damage, so they're going to definitely hit level 2 first.
Yep, goes in, gets the combo, knocks up Soul. Heal comes out automatically. The exhaust down onto Kramer. Soul, the flash forward by Mad Life again, and Kramer taking first blood. Don't have really any defensive stats. Very
Double
few.
picks that side is up. Grand challenge.
Yep, thrown down on Hippo, takes him down quite low. Gray health not gonna get popped though. Edge in a really bad spot. The exhaust, the headbutt back. He's gonna go down. Bubbling, taking the kill. That's
so easy to gank. We didn't see how that gank started, but it came off. Mad Life's taking turret aggro.
Yeah, only taking a few shots. Oh, flashes and bumps. Crush back, and they take him down.
If all vitals were hit, there'd be a kill, but the issue was there was such a big minion wave. Oh boy,
here we go. Yeah, Untara going back in, pops the Gray health. He can very easily dive this one, takes him down, and that's the Untara that we've been.
He's doing impressive things for CJ Entus.
Yeah, and here comes Bubbling down to this bot lane. Hippo's going in aggressive. We'll go for the Devour, gets it. On to Untara, Bubbling's just waiting for him to get spat out. Crush is now in here. The dash away, the flash cocoon. Crush just gets caught right in the face by that one. They go forward onto him. Looks like he's gonna go down. Untara takes that one. And now the grand challenge thrown down onto Hippo. Nothing that he can do. Let's get the Devour onto Bubbling, but it's only gonna go so far for him. Actually, he does finish him off. Good lord, the damage coming through. Untara going in for the trade again onto Hippo, gets devoured immediately. See how much damage he deals this time. Both down to about half HP. Grand challenge not available. The Gray health is there for Hippo. He does pop the shield, lands the tongue lash, but the riposte comes through. Untara goes back in. There's the grand challenge, but he gets devoured immediately. This could go either way. Dashes through. Can he get it? The heal from Crush will keep Hippo alive. And such an early opportunity to start his scaling as well, which means he's just going to become a nuisance that much faster in this game. I'd like to see how stacks his tiers, but it cannot. That's going to be the engage as they knock Cougar in underneath the tower. Here comes Untara from the backside. I don't think there's any getting out here from either of these players. So the grand challenge has been issued. He will go ahead and finish it. He goes down. BDD actually shows up.
He doesn't really provide very much, so keep pushing.
Yeah, why not? They do lose the top tier 1 tower, but if they get a tier 2 bot, that's perfectly worth it. It looks like they will be able to take this one. Knock up on the Soul, though. The grand challenge coming through quite just yet. BDD takes a lot of damage. Crush goes forward. The Wild goes onto himself. Everybody's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Now Mad Life getting consumed by Hippo. Ultimate's been used. Flash not available for him. He goes down. The piercing arrow snipes him out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Tiamat's there to sort of do that in the AoE wave clear, but not going to be able to find it. Soul, though, getting found out in the bot lane. They headbutt him back. Grand challenge comes down. There's no saving this man's life. He goes down. Untara finds that kill. Let's get the flash out from Hippo as he is teleported into the Carnage. Cougar going to get popped as well. A double kill for Untara so far. Hippo pops the black shield. The Gray health. Will get a consume off, but it does not matter. He goes down. And now Edge caught with the cocoon. He's going to fall as well. That's a kill over to Bubbling. I believe his 3rd of the game. Crush arriving just a little bit too late.
Standstill. They can't take this out of turret because Varus has so much wave clear from a million miles away.
That is going to be the chain thrown down onto Bubbling. Has to go up with the repel. Really nowhere to go. Flashes away, though. Will take him to safety. The piercing arrow does connect, but it's not enough to finish him off. Mad Life gets bound up. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Hippo and Untara are going to be duking it out. Mad Life will get away with his life, and Untara has to flash over the wall. The tongue lash lands for the stun. He gets devoured. He's going to go down. Hippo with this. Hippo just walking up here, willing to take all of this damage that's being thrown out by Kramer. That's going to be the Alistar combo used, but Mad Life taking so much damage, has to pop his ultimate before the engage really happen. Here comes Untara and Bubbling from the sidelines. The Varus getting consumed by Tom Kench, trying to get him to safety. Now Hippo just taking up so much damage, has to pop the shield. Flashes over the wall into the Raptor Pit, might be alive. It's going to be Devour onto Untara, who should be able to finish him off with relative ease. The Wild Growth comes through as well. Hippo goes down. Crush jumping back in. Probably ill-advised, almost goes down. Untara is still on the chase. The Javelins not going to be able to find anybody here from Hippo. Answered by Untara. Baron's already down below half HP. Untara gets bound up, will be able to dash over the wall. It's going to be a Smite Warrior. He goes in, and it's going to be Kongdoo confirming it. Crush jumping out of the backside of the pit. Untara cannot chase as he gets devoured by Hippo. Finally dashes over the wall. Kramer is here as well. Looks like they will be able to take down the Nidalee. Meanwhile, Hippo caught by Bubbling with that cocoon, popped up in the air. He's going to go down, so 2 Baron buffs lost.
Range for auto attacks. That's a different matter.
Yeah, that is going to be the challenge here. See, looks like Bubbling on the sidelines gets caught, has to go up with the repel. Quite low, flashes the wall, the heal and the Wild Growth come through. He will stay alive. Hippo down to about 30% HP. The Black Shield does come in just in time to keep him alive, as does his great health, but it doesn't matter. Untara finishes him off with the Grand Challenge. Now over onto Soul, who is just getting melted by this Fiora, but he dashes away with a Valkyrie, finds the return kill. Does trade so
teleport,
far.
but that's the reality. It had to be super deep, and they couldn't pair BDD and Untara together.
Oh, Mad Life finds Edge, who should be consumed by Hippo. There it is. He goes into the stomach. Soul, though, the Grand Challenge comes down, has to Valk away. And now this is going to be Kramer just throwing out these Mystic shots, but there's a good amount of return damage coming out from that Corki. Bubbling gets caught out, he gets popped, Soul finds that kill, and now CJ just running back to their base as fast as they can, but they get slowed up. Mad Life goes down, a double kill for the Corki so far. Untara, the Wild Growth comes through, as does the Sterix pop. Still might fall, he does! Soul finds a game by Kongdoo Monster, playing like we didn't think that they could. Take down CJ for game 1.
Gotta say,
Impressive.
I always look at these low tier stacking movement speed, because the slowest champion in the game casually walks in. Speaking of getting caught.
Yeah, Mad Life maybe in a bad spot, does not have that magical journey, gets a double stun. Holds onto the flash, uses it now, but the dash forward by Soul will finish him off and find the first. Crush did roam down, try to find something. Bubbling does dodge out on that cocoon, but here comes Edge, throws down the Frozen Tomb. BDD goes in though, they do pop the Lissandra. Ultimate catches only Nautilus. BDD is going to have to be on the run. Pillar comes out, hooks it the other side though. It's the Dragon Pit and contest this should they decide to start it. It's going to be the Azir Sec play onto Crush, who looks like he's going to get melted. And he does.
Items that obviously. Oh, teleport
yeah, this
through.
is going to be TP from Untara. Bard Ultimate comes across, catches both of them.
There we go.
Untara can't dash through the wall here, finds Crush, doesn't get the stun. Does get to repel up, and it's going to be Kongdoo with a really nice collapse. BDD taken down to half HP. Kramer get popped on the sidelines, but the Lamb's Respite is there to try to keep him alive. He does not get the heal. He's trying to dash back. Looks like he will make the safety. Tara, meanwhile, on the other side, running for his life. BDD with the Azir Sec does get a kill onto Lucian. They're trying to turn this one around, but it looks like it's just going to be the disengage.
Ahead of expectations, given just how greedy they were with their item builds.
Yeah, now we can see this is going to be collapsed onto Edge here. The Bard Ultimate comes through, but Edge dodges out on that one, but the tower is just completely useless. Frozen Tomb onto himself. Mad Life taking that up. He actually might go down for this one. The Lamb's Spite comes across. They do finish off Edge. Takes the magical journey through, and Mad Life will die in the end as Gugar has it. And is going to check it, but it's not going to kill it. So they do know that this is happening.
Still on it.
It's a matter of CJ getting in here and trying to stop this one. The Bard Ultimate comes through and will stop it. That should be the disengage necessary. But this is going to be the TP coming in. Nice pop away. Knocking Crush out of the fight now. Untara just going straight into the front lines. Edge has already died. Looks like they're turning onto Gugar, who's down to about half HP. Nice deny on that grab from Hippo. Cannot Spider-Man over to the wall. BDD finds that kill, and CJ Entus on these champions. Fantastic stun. That was, I'm pretty sure, the same frame. And I'm going to have to hold that thought because it looks like we have another fight coming across. His Bubbling is just too far forward. He's going to go down. Throws down the Lamb's Respite for the hell of it, just trying to get some damage out of the enemy, but he will fall in the end. It's going to be Edge finding his first kill, but that really good cooldown to burn down.
Here comes Untara.
Yeah, Untara coming in from the sidelines, goes in on the Soul, dashes him back. Ooh, that's going to be great. CC coming in as he knocks him up. BDD will finish off for the kill. TP canceled by Hippo. Yep. See that the Baron has been started by CJ. It's going down quite quickly. Crush is here. The teleports are coming in. Who's going to get it? That is going to be keeping it alive with the Lamb's Respite. It's any man's game. It's got the heal from Lamb's Respite. It's going to be Bubbling, confirming that one. And now the fight has broken out inside the pit. Edge completely stunned up by Untara. Looks like he's going to go down as soon as this Zonius comes across. Crush as well, maybe falling. But on the other side, Soul picking up a kill. And now Kongdoo just on the retreat, but I don't think they're going to be able to get out of this one alive. Soul dashing away. Hippo stunned into the wall. He goes down. Mystic shot lands. Kramer has the vision. No, not quite yet.
Waiting for the E cooldown.
It's going to be the long chase. Mystic shot, there it is. Gets the hit. That's the ace. That's going to be the game as the rest of the team pushes down the mid lane. They will take down these Nexus towers and the Nexus to follow. CJ tying it up.
Remember my prediction, Achilleos? The game ends with BDD 505, Kramer 505. These guys just can't die. These carries from CJ. Okay, that's only been CJ will be primed to do the same thing again.
We'll see if it comes down to that. BDD in a bad spot to the Cannon Barrage as well. Crush comes over the wall. That's not going to keep him alive, and there you go. BDD's perfect death record is now ruined. But the fight continues as Gugar gets caught by that cocoon, and Tara is here for the damage. Grand Challenge gets thrown down. Gugar's almost going down. Tara does find the kill, but it looks like he might die himself. Has to flash away. Flash forward by Soul. Just a little bit more damage. The rocket
of the Cannon Barrage is more important than the Grand Challenge if we do see a fight.
That's very true, but we see the teleport is going to come across. Tara just now starting to match that. Shockwave comes through, catches 2 people. Cougar gonna go down immediately. Hippo on the run. Now at half HP. Madlife trying to get the catch with that spike damage that Soul has coming through. Dragging down to half HP. Bubbling gonna try to outsmite Crush. Let's see who gets it. It's gonna be Gangplank of all people, confirming the kill. But now they go on to Hippo inside the pit. They take him down. Kramer finding that kill. Soul trying to
looks like it might be Madlife.
It's down to about half HP on this Dragon. Bubbling in the pit all on his lonesome. Kongdoo could collapse down onto him. Shockwave comes through, finds Hippo and Soul. Now the fight is broken out. Crush has to flash away. Looks like he may just go down. Cannon Barrage still raining hell in the center of this fight. BDD will finish off the wreck side. That's going to be the second Dragon for CJ as well.
Holding cooldowns down. Orianna just gets her ultimate. No ult yet for Gangplank.
Yeah, TP coming through. The Baron almost going down. Crush is not there for the smite. It's going to be CJ that picked this one up. Let's see how the fight goes out. A triple Shockwave going through, just ripping through the health bars of Kongdoo. Crush on the run. I don't think he's going to get out of this one alive. Hippo as well goes back in onto Kramer. Can't find him. He dashes away. That's going to be the Wild Growth coming through. Madlife doing what he can. True Shot Barrage just going to tickle that Gangplank. Bubbling throws out the Cocoon, finds the hit. But they're just going to have to back off. Looks like Crush does go down in the end by Kramer's a whole lot, though he didn't really become that effective on Corky until the very end of the first game. Madlife goes in, though. They find Edge. They just layer the CC on with the Cocoon. Grand challenge for safety. BDD, he whiffs.
Never out-rotate the wave clear, because one of Lulu, Corky, and Gangplank will be there.
Cougar walking forward, takes a bit of damage, dashes to safety. The Shockwave comes through. It's not going to hit anybody, but they will find Cougar. The Braum goes down. Kramer is this mid-lane inhibitor.
Kongdoo need to make a clear call. They need to go in. They will just watch all 3 inhibitors die.
Well, that's a good way to start. Kramer quite low. This could be the Cannon Barrage, and it is. It's going off. They pop up with Zara. That's going to be a massive Shockwave, though. Cougar goes down. Crush goes down as well. This is going to be Kongdoo just having to run to
the roll, and eventually they're going to be overwhelmed by the minion power of CJ.
Yeah. Really sketchy from time to time. Hippo is looking so good, but in the end, CJ Entus does come out on top. They win the set against Kongdoo, 2-1 again for the second time in less than a week.
Exactly, for the second time in 6 days they win 2-1, but this one was a lot closer. This time Kongdoo looked really good in multiple games, not just in their victory. A lot of their players should have their heads held high. CJ finally get it over the line, but you take out their mid laner Sky, you put in Bubbling, not a lot changes. Okay, BDD had a very good, take out Sky, you put in BDD. Game 2, very impressive.